global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to Global Happiness Today YouTube channel. I want to say many thanks for keeping faith with us. And just like Peter B will say, do not lose hope. Together, we'll make Nigeria great. And for some of us who are thinking of jackpotting, quote and unquote, if you leave your country, who are you leaving it for? Let's sit back, stay back, sit tight, and see how we can get back the Nigeria that is very possible for you and I to thrive in. Talking about new Nigeria that is possible, as hours are taken into the election tribunal proper, Peter Obi is beginning to speak forth, Gbadebo is beginning to speak forth, Labour Party is speaking forth, federal government is countering. There seem to be so many voices speaking at the same time. The soul of Nigeria is at stake. And now we're going to quickly, in a nutshell, in summary, speak up about the highlights Peter Obi, Gbadebo LP are saying on what federal government and APC and opposition are saying in countering what they're saying as we head to the tribunal proper. Before we go into the news, kindly subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. Peter will be starting the note of the month on high by insisting that this mandate he will reclaim it back, even though there seems to be euphoria of the inauguration that's going on. Let's find out exactly what Peter Obi means. According to the Labour Party presidential candidate, Peter Obi has vowed to reclaim his alleged stolen mandate in court. Obi vowed to explore every legal option in ensuring he reclaims his mandate. The former Anambra State governor spoke during an LP stakeholders meeting in Awka. Recall that Obi came third during the last presidential election. He was defeated by the president-elect Bola Ahmed Tinubu of the All Progressive Congress (APC) and Atiku Abubakar of the People's Democratic Party (PDP). Despite coming third, the Labour Party flag bearer insisted he won the election and had headed to court to contest the outcome of the polls. However, tweeting about the meeting, Obi wrote, "Earlier I interacted with Anambra State Labour Party stakeholders in Awka. The meeting was quite animated and constructive. Part of our discussion centered on the way forward for the party. I reassured them of my readiness to go all the way, explore every available legal option to ensure that we get our mandate back. I appreciated all their support so far, as I assured them of mine as well." Peter Obi, whenever he puts a signature of PO, it means it's coming from Peter Obi. Of course, the governorship candidate under the Labour Party platform in the last election held in March 18, 2023. Gbadebo Vivo has actually claimed also that he knows the actual number of votes that Mr. Peter Obi got in Lagos State during the presidential polls. Speaking during an exclusive interview with Shehu, Gbadebo said the results scored by Peter Obi was manipulated through the held of the Independent National Electoral Commission. According to him, he's currently at the Election Petition Tribunal to challenge the outcome of the 2023 governorship election in Lagos as well and know what happened during the elections. He said, "I am at the tribunal. I see the level of damage and level of corruption participated in the governorship election as well by INEC. Furthermore, I know the actual vote His Excellency Mr. Peter Obi got in Lagos State, and that can only be done with the internal workings of INEC," Gbadebo Roy stated. Wow. INEC is in all of this. So, to make matters interesting, the Labour Party is not letting matters rest, as they said, to give it to them bumper to bumper. According to the reports coming in, Labour Party has announced that the All Progressive Congress-led federal government murdered sleep by reportedly rigging the 2023 general elections. The report has it that the party also descended hard on the Minister of Information and Culture, Alhaji Lai Mohammed, over his attempt to repeat President Muhammadu Buhari's impression on the result of the 2023 general polls. The report claims that it also condemned the minister for wasting insufficient public funds traveling around the United States and United Kingdom in an unsuccessful attempt to make excuses for the horrible 8 years rule of the incumbent Buhari government. In the report, the Labour Party spokesman said that it was upsetting that the minister chose to advance in the error-hampered projection of his employer, President Muhammadu Buhari, about the results of the 2023 general polls. "We just want the honorable minister to know that by rigging the 2023 general election, or polls. Himself and his party, All Progressive Congress (APC), and the leader of the party, President Muhammadu Buhari, have killed sleep, and they do not merit peace, he said. He said a few days after President Buhari made that heavily defective and untrue statement on the outcome of the 2023 presidential polls, claiming that the opposition parties conceded to defeat in the presidential election due to their overconfidence, complacency, and bad technical moves. It is heartbreaking to hear the Honorable Minister of Information and Culture, Lai Mohammed, still advancing with that distorted, unreasonable, and incorrect belief. We would instead not join problems with a man who is well known for always prescribing doses of expired and ineffective publicity to Nigerians. He added, "This is this is goes everywhere." Of course, the federal government is also not letting matters lie low. They've also decided to reply back Labour Party and the likes. Of course, the federal government is of the opinion that they were not tactical in their coalition. Hence, they lost guard, they were overconfident, and they should take their losses in good faith and allow Nigeria to move on. Well, if you ask me, they did tell Peter Obi to go ahead and approach the court, which is doing that. They should actually allow him to approach the court in peace. But meanwhile, in the process of all this, Peter Obi also decided to expose INEC as how the server played at the logs in and the manipulation of the election results of logs in the INEC server. Showed a lot of these documents may be made available during the tribunal. Of course, from all indications, Peter Obi, Labour Party, their legal team have a whole pile up of evidences piled up against. But the question has always been in the mind of many Nigerians, which I believe is also in my mind and hopefully probably in your mind, that for free, fair, and credible judgment, we would have just assumed that it's either the judges expedite this reading before May 29th, whatever way they have to push it to supreme level, okay, before May 29th. Although they did say 180 days, we have barely 30 days to go. So it's not proper. I don't think it's wise for us to keep dilly-dallying. But if eventually they could work around within 30 days ultimatum, where they can deliver all forms of hearing and results even to supreme level within 30 days, then that would be super, super nice. But then we don't expect anything. This is judiciary. They say 180 days. They probably may use it to the maximum 180 days. But then again, if we want to look at it from a different perspective, can we also halt the inauguration so that we'll be sure that whoever that's coming in is coming in on not a controversial ground, but on the ground that, okay, finally it has been established that you won the day. But whatever the case is, we're keeping our fingers crossed as Nigerians, both in diaspora and in Nigeria, of watching as events unfold. We also hope and pray that the whole tribunal will be televised so that Nigerians will see the technicalities that's going to be displayed in the courtroom as at when due. That's going to wrap it up. Let's meet in our comment section. What's your take on all this drama going on? I'm sure Labour Party, Peter Obi, Gbadebo Royds, the Lagos State candidate for governorship for under Labour Party, is ready to give it all out. Gas goes. Evidences are getting geared up. Don't get too excited. Those who have won, it looks like the opposition are coming full hard on the matter. Let's go wrap it up. Let's meet in our comment section. What's your take? Have a nice time. God bless you.